Okay folks, let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. This will be a challenging one, just a little bit. Okay, let's see what we have here. Do a sheer piece of ribbon. Gonna put it on the glass like so. Gonna flatten it, folks. Gonna move it up. Move it down, I think, actually. And squash it. I think I did it wrong. That stupid sound, that sounds like the pickup rollers on tray 1. And that's come up looking shit. I'm going to leave the lid or the dock feeder open this time. I've squashed it, so hopefully it's squashed it flat enough to sit nicely. And I think I'm going to push it up higher. The background I want it to be brown anyway. So we're just going to leave the lid open, or the dock feeder should I say. Yeah, in the old days, before dock feeders became factory standard, we used to have lids on many of our machines. And that's come up looking shit house, actually. Just hit something I shouldn't have, that button. I actually think I'm going to move it into a different position. I'm just going to pull it up. I'm just going to change the positioning, make it a bit more interesting. The vertical is going to be less than 300. think I made it too big, too small, the enlargement on the horizontal. Yeah, looks interesting. So I'm going to move it up a bit. I'm going to enlarge it more on horizontal, maybe lighten it off further. Yeah, folks, I'm trying to get on the Channel 9. If they'd just pull their finger out of their bums and do something important and get my work out there. They don't seem to care about who I am or what I am. They don't seem to care that I'm on a low budget and that I'm just trying my hardest as a person living with disability to try and get myself out there and recognised for what I'm talented at, not what I can't do, not what I'm lousy at. I know I can't hold down a day job. I can't hold down a normal day job. I tried many times in the past. I didn't want to work in a disabled workshop. I didn't, folks. I never did. You know, even when my mum suggested it back in the early 90s, I refused to do that. But now I just had to come to the conclusion that this is all I can do to make enough money to get me by until such time as I can get recognised as an artist, you know, to really trip the light fantastic, if I use a cliche term. So, you know, I'm really trying my best, folks, to get out there and to make something of myself. And it's not an easy task, folks. Really not an easy task. Trying to get people interested in what I'm doing, folks. I really need to get the assistance. I know I'm not considered rich and famous. I know I'm not successful. I know I don't have even a curriculum vitae to show that I've been in art exhibitions like a typical artist would. So I'm not like that. I'm not a typical artist. I don't have the paperwork to say that I'm worth something to the art world. But I've got determination and dreams to chase, folks, and I'm willing to. I just want to get recognised for what I'm talented at, not fucking worry about what I'm not talented at. That I really did want to become a photocopier technician at one stage, or on many occasions I tried. Even up till the year 2011, I was thinking of taking the plunge, but I know that my disability does not enable me to do that, so I have to accept what I can't do, but at the same time focus on what I actually can. And I do believe I'm brilliant as a photocopier artist, folks. This is what I do best. This is who I am, and this is what I am. And I don't want that to be taken away from me by anyone, including my family, who in the early days especially tried so hard to throw Roundup all over my cause. And my dad and my brother used to really treat me like shit as an artist. They didn't believe in my work. They treated it like it was foolishness. And hang in, and I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to let anyone stop me from succeeding, including the news channels themselves. I'm going to keep sending material to Channel 9 until they fucking relent and play it. Until they play it, folks. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to fucking give up just because they've decided that my work isn't newsworthy enough. This one's a real tricky one, folks. I've got so much writing on this TV campaign. This photocopier is getting old. It's not going to last much longer, I don't think. I may not have a service agreement on it soon. For all I know, they might have to revoke it because the spare parts were discontinued from the manufacturer back in 2023 in March. So this machine it's nearly been a year since the spare parts were discontinued. So yeah, it could be very well that it might not last much longer. This is a bit minimalist. Yeah, looks interesting. Not my cup of tea, but someone out there probably would like it. I think we can now call this demo quits.